So why was my ex the president of the church? Was it because he believed in the mission of my church and wanted to fulfill it and see it through and make sure that, goodness and righteousness happened? No, he wanted to make sure that the mother of his kids had a job and had health insurance so that they would not have to depend on him for that. He was going through the divorce from her at the time, and he wanted to make sure that his child support payments were low. He didn't know, financial support to his ex, and that he wouldn't have to be on the hook for health insurance. And so, as the president of the church, he made sure she had all those things. She has since quit that job at the church. He has no reason to go back to that church. He never wanted to be in that church. When we were married, I had to force him to go to church on Sunday. He didn't want to attend. Now, throughout this whole ordeal, when I was in the church, some people that were loyal to him would be like, he wants to come back. I know he wants to come back. It's just, it's because Ekho's there. He just doesn't feel like it's safe. Now, he was the abuser. He was the one arrested. He was the one assaulted me. But yet somehow I was the dangerous, unstable one. It's all part of the narcissistic smear campaign tactics. And so a lot of people thought that it was because I was in the church that he wouldn't come back, and all of that whole group wouldn't come back. And by that group, I mean like 3 families, basically. Now, again, I know that they didn't want to be there. So what does the church do? They throw me out of the church, the victim, and then their excuse for throwing me out was because I wrote this blog. Doesn't defame anyone, doesn't say anything untrue. It describes through an anonymous blog what was done to me, which was horrific things by both my narcissistic ex and the flying monkeys. So now they've thrown me out of the church, and it's 6 weeks later. What do you think happened? Well, let me tell you what's going through his mind, because I know, because I understand narcissists.